Yo, what's good guys, it's Jiedel, and we're moving out! Yeah, I guess this is episode 1 of Jiedel's summer vlogs. You know, last summer I vlogged a lot, this summer I'm gonna try to vlog a lot, and we're gonna get out of here because the echo is horrible. If there's one thing I've learned about this moving out process, it was that rushing into a kind of like sports car was not the best idea. I really have no space to pack anything. Here's my front seat. Ooh, I was so afraid I was gonna hurt the leather. You know, I got the styrofoam down beneath it. I had to cut it down just so it would fit in the car. My trunk is completely full. I don't even think you're supposed to be putting stuff back up there. Did it anyway. Front trunk, yes, I have a frunk too. Completely full in here too. You know, maybe we got a little space right here. We might make use of that. Let's be real. You know, we gotta use every inch we can get. Alright, and guys, I am in a new spot right now, as you can see. I'm not gonna give you a full room tour of where we have moved because honestly, the room is not done. And I'm gonna be going to New York tomorrow morning for about 5 days. So I want to apologize really quick because I have not been uploading a lot lately, and you know, with this in mind, the next few days are also gonna be not a lot of uploads as I'm kind of unpacking, doing this quick little trip, then, you know, setting up the room a bit more. I wanna do a proper room tour when the room is completely finished because what I've been working on is gonna make all the future videos a lot better. But as you guys can tell from the title of the video, this isn't really meant to be about me moving out, moving in, any of that room tour. What I wanted to talk to you guys today about was shoes. Normally I don't really do shoe videos on this channel, but it is something I do want to get into. Right here, this is probably the coolest shoe I think I own at this point in time. It may look like a regular, you know, blue Air Jordan 1, but what's so special about this shoe, guys, is I actually made this shoe from scratch. Everything I cut out, every single piece, sewed them together, did all of that, and I made my own colorway / my own Air Jordan 1. You can tell, you know, it's homemade. The stitching isn't exactly perfect on this thing. You can tell the stitching, obviously, not perfect. You can tell your boy stitched this one up. The reason I'm deciding to do this video is because I posted a picture of Instagram of my shoes, kind of some photos of me making it, and I asked if you guys would be interested in making shoemaking vlogs, and pretty much every comment on that Instagram photo said yes, you guys would want that. So I'm gonna kind of go over the process it took to make this shoe, and I'm gonna talk about what I'll be doing in future shoe videos and trying to get your guys' feedback, seeing what you want out of the shoe making vlogs. Now these shoes are fully functional. I've worn them a ton of times. I wore them while I was moving pretty much all day. This is honestly like, I got my dream shoe, my Grail LeBron 8 South Beach, but now this is my favorite shoe just because when you make something like a shoe or I guess clothing or anything, you just want to wear it. It just feels cool. Now before we start, I'm gonna give you guys a little funny story. Skipping to the end really quick, on the right shoe, it's kind of funny. The eyelets, I guess they're called lower quarter eyelets on the Jordan, they don't fully line up. Now that's a mistake I made in the shoemaking process, so that's also kind of what I love about this shoe is it's imperfect. You know, it's not a perfect Jordan, it's got some imperfections, but there's also parts of it that are more than perfect because, you know, my liner is smoother, you know, I have way more foam, way more comfortability in my shoe than any Jordan I've worn before this one. To be honest, this one is way more comfortable than when you'll buy a Foot Locker or anything like that. So that's what's cool, but let's get back to the beginning. First guys, the only piece from another Jordan is the sole. I took the sole off from an Air Jordan mid because the mids and the highs actually have the same sole. It's just the upper that's different. After the sole was removed, I started cutting out all the different pieces of leather to create the upper. Now where I did this, before I just go off and act like I did this all on my own, I learned all this skills at this thing called the Shoe Surgeon School. For those of you who don't know who the Shoe Surgeon is, he's just like, he makes the coolest custom kicks, makes them out of different materials. He doesn't really like paint shoes, he makes shoes, but you know, he makes classic shoes like the Jordan 1 or Yeezy with better materials, cooler materials, experimental materials. He was talking about all this crazy stuff they got going on, including magnetic leather, so that's a thing that will come out eventually, apparently. Once I cut out all the pieces, we kind of sewed everything together. We started up with the collar here, kind of worked our way down to the side panels, attached the swoosh, heel cap. There's like a hard thing in the heel cap. Heel counter, I believe it's called actually. I'm already forgetting some things, so hopefully it doesn't hurt me when I do my own shoe. Now guys, at the point where you've cut out, attached the pieces going from here all the way around, it's just like a flat piece of leather. It doesn't really take the form of the shoe. And when you actually attach the toe cap and the shoes all come together, You can see from this picture, it just looks like a weird circle. In fact, I started wearing it as a hat at this point. Some people thought I was disrespecting the shoe when I did that, but you know, honestly, I was having a lot of fun at this little course. It was like a weekend getaway for me, so I was having as much fun as I could have. Once the shoe has everything sewed in, it doesn't really have the form of the shoe. You have to put it over this plastic mold called a last, pull the leather under it, get it attached to the bottom of the last, kind of let it sit in that thing for a few minutes. You know, that's what really gives the leather the shape, because obviously, you know, as you can see from the pictures, when you just sew the leather together, it doesn't take the shape of the shoe until you have the last. So that's really interesting process. Once the shoe is all like kind of pulled under, take a box cutter, shave that boy down, and then you attach it to the sole. So for soles in the Air Jordan 1, it's glued on. So there's a ton of glue, and as you can see, probably if you look a little closer at mine, some of the glue is coming out. I need to kind of clean it up a little bit. I've just been so busy with moving, I haven't had the chance to really do the final touches on cleaning. And then with the Jordan 1, you can see here, it's sewed into the sole. The upper and the sole are sewed together. So the last step that I took was sewing it back by hand. You can't use the sewing machine for that part. You had to go through each hole. There's probably around 100 or so holes in an Air Jordan 1. So what I want to know from you guys is, obviously I'm going to be making more shoes. This has become really a passion for me. One thing that becoming a full-time YouTuber is kind of a struggle with for me, guys, is I went from video making being a passion, you know, a hobby, to my job. And you know, when you do something for a living, you can get burned out on it a little bit more. For me, in the last few years, I've been trying to, you know, read more books. Then I try to get into like map making for video games, like making Counter-Strike maps. Then I tried, you know, getting into drawing, and then now I found shoemaking, and this was the first one where I was like, wow, I want to do this for like years. I want to keep doing this. You know, with a lot of the other ones, it was just, I had fun doing it and I enjoyed it, but I felt like I would never enjoy it as much as making shoes. So my question for you guys is, what kind of videos do you want to see for custom shoes? You know, obviously, I started out with a simple Air Jordan 1. I'm gonna make another Air Jordan 1, try to refine my skills before I move on to other shoes. But I'm curious what you guys want to see from shoemaking videos. I'm gonna be bringing back the summer vlogs like I did last summer. I vlogged a lot last summer. I felt like those were some of my better vlogs. I felt like during the year the vlogs didn't have that same kind of energy. I don't know. There's something about summer that just makes YouTube go crazy. I remember, what was it, last summer we had TanaCon, we had the KSI Logan Paul fight, and then the summer before that we had, I think that's when Jake Paul was going crazy. I don't know what it is about YouTubers over the summer. They go nuts. I feel like I go nuts in a good way. I just put out more videos than normal. So I'm gonna try to do that. So I'm bring back summer vlogs, and I'm gonna be vlogging me making shoes. So if you guys wanna learn more about the process, let me know in the comments if you want more in-depth on the shoemaking. If not, I probably will only put it in a little bit. And then I want to do a series where I go to everybody in the house and create like their dream version of either the Jordan 1 or the off-white version of the Jordan 1, since I'll be able to make that too. So yeah, let me know if you have any ideas for videos other than those. My next shoe is going to be Horde themed. If you don't know what that is, not a big deal. But for those of you who do, you know, the game's coming back this summer, so I'm hyped, and I'm gonna try to make a shoe, kind of hone my skills, make a cool shoe about it. I think I can make a pretty cool shoe, so I'm gonna vlog the making of that one. And before I sign off, again guys, I'm about to go to New York tomorrow morning, so this video, I believe I'm gonna try to drop this on Saturday, so there might not be a video for a minute if I'm going to be in New York, to be honest. So I'm gonna try to get something recorded there, maybe try to get a little vlogging done. If you want a New York vlog, let me know, because you know, sometimes it's hard for me to vlog when I'm trying to go back east, see all my friends back east. I don't really find time to like do typical Jiedel vlog stuff. I've not done a video where I sit down in front of the camera like this in a minute. It feels really weird talking to the camera like this, because I just haven't done it in so long. Obviously, you know, lighting in here, not perfect, still setting things up. I've been setting things up the last 2 days, and I feel like I've made like good progress, but the room is definitely like nowhere near ready. So yeah, one more time, sorry about the lack of uploads. Gonna be kind of continuing lack of uploads or so for another few days, guys, and then once I get back, I'm settled in. The grind season returns. I'm gonna grind out May and June. You know, last year my upload streak was 27. I'm gonna try to get to the full 30 this year. Funny story, for those of you who don't remember, the reason the streak stopped at 27 wasn't because I wasn't working. It's because I decided to film about a minute-long lightsaber fight in one of my vlogs. And then at the time, I got After Effects, and I learned how to animate lightsabers in After Effects. So I was going ham doing these lightsabers, and then the video took too long, and it ended the streak. I probably could have gotten to 30. This time, if I'm gonna do something crazy like lightsabers, I'm planning ahead. So if you enjoyed this quick little look at the shoes, guys, and this sneak peek of my room, obviously from here it looks the exact same because the desk layout is pretty much the same. Then leave a like below, comment your thoughts on anything or any questions I've asked you throughout the video, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe, man. We got the shoe videos coming, we got more rebuilds coming, we got some more 2K, some more 2 hype, big 2 hype things are coming, guys. Be on the lookout for that, and peace.